Guys, and welcome to A2W Studios today, where you learn special effects, education, and gaming here. I'm Andrew here. So today we're going to start with our special effects today. And what we have here is the cloudy day picture that I took on my D5500. You already saw the video and you know how this is going to go. I don't use 3D plugins really because I can't really access through them, but still that's my job, really. I'm trying to make as many effects that don't use them. So, let's get started. Now here, we're going to have a new solid. Make it black. This is going to be your lightning. We're going to add our lightning, and then put it through screen. Now put the start up here, and then we're going to add our end around here. Now we're going to expand our width to about 18, amplitude to about 16.5, and then put our detail level to 8, which are the max. Speed to 1 segment only, and now you're ready. So, next thing we're going to have to support a realistic effect like this is to stylize glow. But that's not all. We're going to expand our intensity and radius and put down the threshold. And now we're almost getting there. Now we are going to need our glow here. So I'm going to expand a tiny bit more, then duplicate. Up the threshold to about 50. Expand the radius to here. We're trying to give off the emphasis that this is a very powerful bolt of lightning. And then our third one, which that looks like a big huge blob here, we're going to heighten up our threshold here. Up our radius, we don't need that much, and including the intensity. Now for the glow here, all you need to do really is to mess with the settings, like mostly everybody says in every single VFX tutorial. You just got to toy with it to how it sees you fit. But that's my lightning here. Now I'm going to try to animate it by first going to here, putting the end around up here so that it doesn't see it. We're going to close up the solid to about all the way to the 15. That'll be the ending. Go forward 2 times and go straight to where you want it to be. I'm going to extend this more, and then I'm going to go forward, and that'll be the end. Yeah, the start, then go forward to the end. Actually, press U on that. That's going to be 2 frames. So now when it comes down, make that go forward once. Now you'll see that it goes down, and then the starting comes down as well. So the next thing we need to do is to actually give off that striking glow. So what we're going to do is add another solid, but instead of black, put this back here, turn this to white. You can hide it and then press G to actually make it a Q. And now we try and surround it. How about here? More like an oval shape, since that this is a 3D ground than ordinary ground. Maybe increase that size. Now turn that on. Okay, now put the feathering a tiny bit up. Then add an ordinary glow. When you add this, you don't really need to mess with it really. Maybe like the feathering. I mean the radius. Increase. But yeah, there's not much to toy with the that area here. Next thing to do is to actually, we're done with that part. Then you want to spark things up, make it more a bit realistic with the light coming down. Lens, flare, put it to screen, put it up here, and then just put it to 105 millimeter, maybe up it up, the intensity. Then we need to make since our lightning bolt is really bright, we're going to make sure that the neighborhood looks like it's actually getting brighter when it strikes. So Control D on this one. Also, including, we're going to try to shorten this up as well. Okay, now we're going to try to mask out the whole neighborhood here. So maybe this whole area. Okay, now we're going to try to add a tint, color correction tint. Add it to around here. Now we're good. Put up the feathering really high so that it actually blends in. But also try to mess with the masking as well. It's not always perfect. Man, the computer is having a hard time trying to actually get there. Okay, when the lightning comes down, that's when I'm going to add that. Okay, when we play that, now it gives off that glow. So, now the very next thing we're going to do is try to quickly add our burnt mark. Put a new solid black. Okay. Now for me, all I did was like make it to a new comp. Go in there, press this. Make it into a solid. put into a circle. Turbulent. Ah. Turbulence. Ah. Turbulence displace. Up the amount to about 200, but here to about 18 in size. Put up the complexity to 3. But that makes it really liquidy. So we're going to put in the roughen edges. Put up border to 80. And then complexity to 9. And I think I added more. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, I think I upped up the complexity of these as well. Okay, now when we get closer, we're going to maybe mess with the influence here. Okay, yeah, it was the mask. Okay, that's what the problem was. So if we increase our mask as well, it gives it the farther you go outside, the more it actually fades. Look. So about 30 would do. Okay, when you see on the original footage, let's try to place this here. Rotate. Yeah. Now, raise this a tiny bit more upward. Press Control for precision. Size a bit smaller. You're gonna put this like under the lightning part. Put this after that happens. And then right when it disappears, it leaves it behind a burnt mark. But to make it look like a true burnt mark, drop the opacity lower. Now that actually looks fantastic. Now put down the tint. Okay, it was already black. I forgot. Curves maybe. That might actually help. Curves down. I wonder what's happening. Actually, that maybe just 80. Yeah, that actually makes it a bit more darker. So, next thing to make it a lightning mark, we're gonna have to add some lightning burnt marks too, because this just looks like a fire wind. So, lightning. Add. You can't really put into another solid, or else it actually this what is it called? The screen blending mode won't work if it actually works if you do it on a different solid. So we're gonna have to do this ourselves. The outside color we're actually going to try to put it to black. Here we're going to place it black. And then just start messing with it, really. mess with the width of it, amplitude, maybe segments. But yeah, you like duplicate it again, place it in a different spot. Ah, although you mess with the random seed as well. More width maybe. Make it a tiny bit farther. More segments. Huh. That actually goes across the sidewalk. I think it's this one. Get that back a bit. But yeah, you just like keep adding and adding. Maybe add another one here. Put it to like 3 maybe. Ooh, I accidentally pressed Control X. But yeah, this is how it actually fits for you. So I'm just going to stop there. We actually did great today. I sort of made the burnt mark a bit too far. Maybe just like decrease the size of it. Oh yeah, I just realized the lightning is still moving. So what we're going to do is like find a favorite area or picture you want and then press and right click and then put time, then no, that's not it. Okay. Time, you can't do freeze frame. You have to do it in the comp. So time, freeze frame. And then now it's frozen. So guys, let's look at it now. Now guys, you just made yourself a cool looking lightning strike, but also to make the how I made a camera move is actually like put all this to comp and then I placed the positioning to animate into a random position. So I just placed wiggle in parentheses 3 comma 8. So guys, hope you found that interesting. Have a great time.